In a world of brand new esports gaming facilities and content houses, there was a big question out there not too long back. Are these gaming houses, these facilities out there, actually worth in esports? Now brought to us by a recent Travis Gafford interview, and Johnny Robinson himself now confirming what is pretty crazy when it comes to 100 Thieves. They've done a lot of crazy things over the past year or so, but one of them being their CashApp compound and facility. 15,000-ish square feet, guys. All of their teams and, of course, employees will field inside the same compound. Now revealed by John Robinson as well. Yes, the entire compound has been paid for solely off sponsors. If you guys are a fan or a viewer of the channel, we even talked about the extensive amount of sponsorships. I believe 7 or 8 throughout the entire facility. During their tour video, they showcase all of their main sponsors. CashApp obviously being the big one. Rocket Mortgage there, Red Bull, NZXT, Secret Labs, Totino's, Chipotle, and their newest one, that being Elgato, also recently announced, all inside one facility. And again, brought to us by the man, the myth, the legend himself, apparently paying for the entire facility. Super impressive stuff.
You know, I think there's a long conversation to be had, which maybe we don't have now, but the one that's been going on for a while is just how much money are teams spending and how sustainable is all this. So how much did you factor that in as you approach this, and how confident are you that the investments that you're making here are sustainable?
Sure. So we actually know from day one that this was a really smart investment, thanks to CashApp coming in and sponsoring it. Like, CashApp has been, whenever we brought them ideas like the Courage and Nadeshot show or the Content House LA, they've stepped up and said, like, we love that idea, let's bring it to life. And so when we pitched them this idea of like this mega compound, before we'd even really gotten started, they were like, we want to be behind that, we want to support that, so that we actually knew it was already a good business decision. So it wasn't that much risk on our end, knowing that we had great partners, CashApp, Rocket Mortgage, Totino's, Red Bull, that were going to come in and support us here.
So would you say that the majority of the costs associated with the facility have been able to be covered through sponsorships and partnerships like that?
Yeah, 100% already, yeah.
Fantastic. Well, that's exciting.
And I say impressive time and time again because we have a lot of facilities out there, right? Liquid now opening their second facility overseas. They also have here one in North America. We have Gen G, MIBR. We have FaZe Clan has several different, I would say, content houses. They actually had downsized from 2 content houses to the one they latest announced. That's going to be not even a freaking house. It's a compound, guys. We all know it, albeit they're paying $80,000 per month to rent out what supposedly is Justin Bieber's old residence. It will feature a lot of their YouTube and content creators and streamers as well, albeit I don't want to knock on them for that, because when it comes time for impressions and views, FaZe Clan does more than anyone else in gaming, so it's probably very well worth the return. Besides FaZe Clan, besides 100 Thieves though, it does make you curious in terms of what is actually reaping a return and what is actually paying for all of these facilities. You know, is it the sponsors? Is it the viewership? Is it the teams themselves actually paying for it? I just don't know. It's very hard to actually see when we have these gigantic facilities being open. G2, I believe, also has one in New York. Of course, we have Envy, Complexity. They're down in Texas. The Hex Quarters as well. Are they being paid for entirely by sponsors? I would say very unlikely. And yet again, another thing that 100 Thieves is doing very well is an entire facility being paid for solely out of pocket by sponsors. Dare I say it, it might be another first here in esports. And certainly when it comes time for looking at the kings of top of content and, of course, bringing that return in terms of brand, FaZe Clan 100 Thieves are certainly doing things above all others right now. Until next time, hope you guys all enjoy breaking down esports gaming news here every single day, all day long. Are esports facilities, are gaming houses actually worth it? 100 Thieves makes you think they might just be.